My poor hair is begging for moisture. This summer has been so hectic and I have not been sticking to my normal moisturizing routine. So today I want to give my hair a good moisturizing. I'm going to be using my trusty spray bottle. If you've watched my channel, you know I talk about this thing in almost every video. It has avocado oil, grapeseed oil, rose water, and tap water. I use it almost daily when I'm actually moisturizing my hair. Cold pressed coconut oil, amazing. And then recently I've added this Shea Moisture leave-in. I'm also gonna be using these stretchy elastic bands. I will link to these things in the description. And while I'm moisturizing my hair, I wanna talk about something that I think is so important for Black women: self-acceptance of our hair. Being able to put my hair on autopilot when I'm busy is reason 1001 I love my locks. But for today, let's get to sectioning this hair and moisturizing. So I want to share how I've gotten to a place where I not only accept my hair, kinks and all, but adore it. I don't ever lay my edges, and if I'm behind on retightening my locks and my new growth is taking over, it's not a big deal. I let my hair run as natural as possible because I love all those supposed imperfections, and it's taken me work to get here. For so many of us Black women, we sensed in one way or another from a very young age, I think I was about 5, that we didn't have what's considered normal hair. I knew there was something different about my hair versus the girls and women I'd see on TV or in magazines, or that I would hear being praised for the beauty of their hair. That just wasn't me for some reason. And this idea was reinforced everywhere I turned, including by some of my own family and friends. They would use words like nappy and tough to describe my hair when I was a kid. And I know they weren't intentionally trying to hurt me, but this kind of talk was damaging as hell, but also so normal in our community. I got my first relaxer when I was 13, partly because I kept hearing, "Your hair is so beautiful, but so thick." I eventually quit relaxing my hair in my 20s when I got fed up with scalp burns and breakage, and I was done running from the rain. I wanted to jump in a damn pool without thinking about my hair. So I braided and twisted my hair for years. When I got my locks in 2014, I already knew I was going to have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable with my hair. Not because it looked terrible, but because I was used to seeing my hair in a certain way. I wasn't used to seeing it the way that it grows out of my head, which is like wild. So in that first year with my locks, I completely submitted myself to the process and just let my hair grow without trying to do too much at all. Like I would do very little except spray it. That wasn't easy. There were days where I just wanted to wear a hat or hide my hair in any way. I didn't feel feminine on a lot of days. But I didn't hide by wearing a wig or hats over my newly budding locks. And I'm so grateful for that experience and for my determination to not hide and to just let my hair be. I had to sit and interrogate why I was feeling insecure at moments, what I felt like was missing. It forced me to really look at myself even when it hurt and address those deep-rooted messages that were still playing in the background of my mind. And that's why the first year of locks can be so challenging for some of us, because you're faced with your hair in its natural form for the first time in likely a long time. But I honestly think it can be a gift to yourself if you are interested and also ready and able to handle that. Before we can get to self-acceptance, I think we have to become self-aware. We have to identify those things that we are telling ourselves about our hair and our worth as women. For me, this meant thinking about those moments in my life where I was denigrated for my hair. Who were these people? Were they people I respected? In most cases, no. They were people on the street yelling racist crap out their window, or ignorant folks making racist remarks. People whose opinions meant zero to me. And if they were people that I respected, did I want to live exactly the way they did? No. I don't want to live anyone else's life, even the people I love. For the older folks in my family, I looked at the context in which they grew up and how their opinions came to be. My dad is 92. That man is strong. He grew up in a time and place where locs meant you would be an outcast in your community and you certainly weren't getting a job. So I took any comments with that context. He wanted to protect me and make sure I could economically support myself. But luckily, I know that's not exactly the situation anymore. And I know I don't need to act with that fear. In fact, any employer that doesn't want to hire me because of my hair is a place where I don't want to work, because that's likely just the tip of the microaggressions that will be coming my way. And I'm not tolerating that. Spending time thinking about the messages that were driving my insecurity, my fears, and sorting them out was helpful as my first step in this process. Another thing that helped me accept and love my hair was to actually learn about it. Without relaxers, texturizers, blowouts, what does this hair do? What does it like? I took the time to see what my hair was like, how it reacted and felt with different natural oils and products. I watched it closely, and this wasn't always cute. Just like other experiments, sometimes things didn't work out. You know, like when you do a twist out, but the twists don't come out. I would just remind myself that this is a part of the process of getting to know what my hair likes and doesn't. And I stopped asking people for their opinions and thoughts on my hair. I realized that in order for me to prioritize what I wanted to do and to be able to hear my own thoughts, I needed to stop inviting people into that conversation. The hair conversation was one I was trying to have with myself, and asking for people's opinions just gave them a chance to ruin my ability to access my real wants. I had to, in some cases, let people know straight up that I don't want to talk about my hair with them. I had to stop caring what people thought, especially ones who have their own unresolved issues. But we are human and social creatures, so it is important to find community and find our tribe. When I first started doing my research into natural hair and Sisterlocks, I was active in Facebook groups and the blogs. It was blogs back then, because I still needed the support, but I needed it from people who were on a similar path. I found information and was able to look at people's journeys, but most importantly, I made friends and connections who were in my corner. Healing myself from all of the negative messages I've heard about my hair and Black hair in general took me years of actively combating the internalization of these thoughts. Going on this loc journey kickstarted this quest to feel differently about my hair and to reconnect with it. I couldn't be more grateful. I know my hair is perfect the way it naturally grows, and it doesn't need to be submitted. It just needs love and care. And just like that, my hair feels 100 times better than it did a few minutes ago, and it does not feel greasy at all. So that's what it looks like when I need to give my hair a good moisturizing session. I divide it up and then I work each section. So I spray on my scalp and on my hair. Then I put the coconut oil on my scalp and in my hair. And then the leave-in conditioner is mostly just for hair. So my hair feels so much better now. And I'm definitely gonna restart my moisturizing schedule because I don't wanna do that to her. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it useful, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. See you in the next one. Peace.